Well, vaccination schedules for children seem to be on the decline as all eyes are focused on COVID-19. Pan American Health Organization officials have been sounding the alarm not allow children to fall behind on getting those vaccines, which may present new problems. The Paho representative in the Bahamas spoke with our Jiminy DeSwain.
Every year, children are vaccinated from childhood diseases, which include measles and mumps, among others. But the coronavirus pandemic has caused a degree of alarm as persons may shy away from medical facilities due to COVID-19 fears. Officials from the Pan American Health Organization are urging countries not to allow vaccination schedules to fall behind. Paho Country Representative Dr. Essie de Gorville on the local data.
Preliminary information that we have received is that parents are not bringing their children out for vaccination, and the levels are only at around 10 to 15% of what has been expected. So this performance increases the risks of outbreaks occurring at the same time as COVID-19 or occurring shortly after schools are reopened and people are allowed to mingle once again. So the director of Paho's message is that we need to continue vaccinating children to protect their health against these dangerous diseases.
Vaccinations in the Americas usually take place at the end of April, with millions of children included in the campaign. The Bahamas is included in the 53 countries. This time around, the pandemic has forced that campaign to be adjusted. Dr. de Gorville notes that the Bahamas has always had high compliance.
The Bahamas has made significant progress with its vaccination program, for example, and you have successfully eliminated polio, measles, congenital rubella, and rubella. And your vaccination coverage is usually over 90% for most of the 13 to 14 vaccines that are recommended in the national schedule.
However, following whatever is the norm as the borders remain closed, but a phased reopening is happening, the Paho rep had this advice.
During this outbreak, it is clear that when the emergency orders are lifted, that the national authorities are going to have to make special efforts to reach children who have missed their scheduled vaccinations and therefore have a reduced immunity to these vaccine preventable diseases, some of which can be fatal for the children.
For now, she urges parents to utilize any one of the health clinics locally except for South Beach to have their children vaccinated and by extension protected. Jiminy DeSwain, ZNS Network News.